Okay, so now what we're doing is we're going to use what we know about slope to find the linear equation of the table. Now, there's two kinds of linear equations, okay? Remember, there's proportional, and then there's non-proportional. We're going to focus right now, today, on proportionals, okay? Then tomorrow we'll do non-proportionals, and it'll be great. So, the way you can tell if a linear equation is proportional is if you can just take one number, times it by your x, and get your y. And that works for all the x's. So, what times 1 gives you 8? Well, that would be 8. And 14 times 8 actually gives you 112. And 25 times 8 gives you 200. If you saw that and could find it, then that means your slope is 8, and your equation is just the steps it takes to turn x into y. That's all an equation, a linear equation is. So, what do you have to do to turn an x into a y? Well, multiply it by 8. So here's what you type in. You type in y equals, the coefficient first, 8x, and that is your equation. Now remember, if you didn't know, if you couldn't see that 1 times 8 is 8, or 14 times 8 is 112, you could always find the slope. And that's 112 minus 8 over 14 minus 1. No matter what, you would get the same answer. This would be 104 over 13. And good job, Elsa. That's a great B. And then what you'd get when you subtracted, when you divided those out, is you would still get 8. That's the slope, and that's what you have to multiply 1 by to get 8. Okay, let's look at another one. 2 times what gives you 20? 2 times what gives you 20? Well, that would be 10. Okay, 12 times 10 gives you 120. 14 times 10 gives you 140. So our equation, so that means 10 is our slope, and then our equation is y equals 10 times whatever x is. That's the steps it takes to turn an x into a y. Okay, one more. What steps will it take to turn an x into a y in this case? Well, 10 times 3 gives you 30. 20 times 3 gives you 60. 22 times 3 gives you 66. So, you take 3 times any x, and that will give you the y. Okay, is that it? Yep. Good job.